przyjaciół, Kesynczałem przyjaciół, ścicie. Przyjaciół, ścicią przyjaciół, lemy stupia. Grandfather in heaven, we thank you for this day, for this gathering of our friends and our relatives. We thank you, Tupia, the old people, for giving us the power and the strength to carry on with our traditions and our culture, especially with the horse. Today is our last performance for this year of 2010, and our horsemen have brought with them the spirit and the power of prayer. We ride in memorial to the 900 horses that were killed by the U.S. Army through Colonel Wright. We ride for those people who were taken prisoner of war. There's Indian people who marched from here to Fort Walla Walla. Along the way, the soldiers stopped and hung many of the prisoners of the Coeur d'Alene and the Spokane. As the horses get close to the arena, we ask that you hold any applause until after they have left the arena, for this is a memorial ride and not a parade. They have come with their horses dressed in the complete finery that they have. They're led by Chief Gary Burke of the Umatilla Nation, of the Cayuse people of the Umatilla Nation, followed by his two brothers. This gives you the opportunity to see the spirit of us as Indian people and the spirit of the horse, our brother who has carried us over these mountains since time immemorial. We call ourselves a Julyamsh, sometimes shortened to SKC-TV, before the name Coeur d'Alene was given to us by the trappers, which meant pointed hearts. It was meant as a negative meaning, a derogatory meaning, Coeur d'Alene, pointed hearts. But we were mean, and our trading was tough. A special presentation to represent the children of past. This little rider in the middle of the arena. She rides. She's been riding for four days now. 4 performances, 4 days. She brings with her prayers for the little children and the babies. The others that ride in the horse parade, every footprint of their hoofs is a prayer for all of us. My father used to tell me about when he was little and he would ride with his mother and his grandmother into the mountains, to the Huckleberry Mountains. so many people going into the Huckleberry Mountains that the trails were like powder from all the horses that were going up into the Bitterroot Mountains. It was these times that were the fading light of the hunters and the gatherers of this nation. I cannot express the right words sometimes about the pride that I have for these horsemen. And I ask the chief to come out to say a prayer and give a prayer to the people. A prayer for the goodness to happen to all of us. I ask the chief to raise his hands to the heavens to offer this prayer. Grandfather in heaven, I lead my children out here to pay tribute to the old people. These riders that ride have the spirit of the wind with them. They accept the challenge showing all of us the way we are, the way we were, and the way we always will be. For we are only the images of ourselves. We are the Indian people. We ask for good things to happen to our children and for the sick to become healed. And we ask for those who were not able to make it to this last performance to watch over them and to give them your blessing, Grandfather in heaven, for this day is truly a good day to be alive. I still my voice on this prayer. We ask the chief take his people 2 more times around the arena to bless this dance, this ceremonial of the final day. The finals when all the dancers bring out the best that they have for you. And for them, each step is a prayer for all of us. These are the things that prepare us, give us strength for the next year. It opens the trail for us to start with a good heart and to remember those that we saw here at Julyamsh and made new friends and saw old friends, saw relatives we haven't seen for a long time. We thank the Burke brothers to represent their family and their father, Popcorn Burke, a chief in his own right, who has come onto this arena floor before his death and blessed it for the people. For this is truly sacred ground. Sacred ground that will be remembered by all of us. This is not just in the weekend of celebration of jumping around, dancing, singing, laughing. This is a memorial gathering, and we get the opportunity to meet new people. as the chief leads his people off the floor, hear the spirit wind. Close your eyes and hear the spirit wind of the horse. For you can hear it, it is loud, it is roaring. The Julyamsh riders. The Julyamsh riders, who what we call naming it, they have blessed this ground. Again, we are only the images of ourselves. We are any people of the Northwest. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a nice round of applause to our Julyamsh riders.
There you go, Whitefish Juniors. Thank you. All right, you know. Thank you there, Dancing Eagle. Mandarin, you'll have the second song. He wants 3 songs. All right, we'll cancel that. Whitefish. You guys need to discuss it. We're having 2 different calls here. All right, let's go. Whitefish Juniors. Thank you there, Whitefish Juniors. there, Mandaree. How about a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? These are dancers, dancing hard, 3 straight songs, and no doubt 100-degree. Okay, that was the first song. Ladies, if you get some water, feel free to do so. Whitefish Juniors, you'll have the next song coming up. Thank you there, Whitefish Juniors. All right, ladies, that was your second song. That was a nice one. Good stuff there, you guys. Good stuff. Look. I mean, Whitefish. Thank you. Oh, that was nice. Good stop there, guys. Good stop. And as well as Whitefish Juniors, thanks for covering for me. I said the wrong drum and you took right up. Holy smokes. That even... Good one. Good stop there. Good.
Hey!
Okay, we have some ties, so while they're doing the special, we'll meet with all the appropriate people and figure out how we're going to do it. So, okay, we have Senior Women's Traditional 912-908. Senior Men's Traditional. Good luck, gentlemen. Okay, listen up. Here are the ties. We have a Senior Women's Traditional 912 and 9.
right, let's clear the floor. We're going to call out the senior women's traditional 912 and 908. Stand by, Whitefish Juniors. We're going to go with you. We've got 4 tiebreaker songs, and we need to get the following tiebreakers out of the way so that we can take care of that as we go forward. Senior women's traditional on one side of the arena. That's 912 and 908. And then senior men's traditional. Michael, you want to run the same? No, just separate songs? Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right, there's a tie. This is a battle here of the Crow and the Lakota style. as we dance out the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we'd like to thank and commend the tremendous effort on behalf of all of our people here, helping, leading us out. Ladies and gentlemen, he's had service with the United States Army, also United States Coast Guard. From right here, we thank him and appreciate his input that he has had into the celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, he is, of course, our very own Mr. Ramos. As our headband dancer, ladies and gentlemen, Mark has given his effort here, and we'd like to thank him. Mr. Mark Ramos, ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Your headband dancer. Also, ladies and gentlemen, she's not only a voice of the people, but she's a role model. And she has stood here for this weekend. Her and her family, we commend her for her work as she does her commitment to her people as an elected official on behalf of the Coeur d'Alene. We'd like to thank outstanding role model, Councilwoman Paulette Jordan, head woman dancer. Give her a big round of applause. Beautiful job that she has had here at the Coeur d'Alene. Newly crowned royalty, we wish you luck and we wish you well as you go forward into your year and represent your community well. As Everett White and Bobby White would tell me, this celebration has been promoted. Larry would tell me this celebration has been promoted from Albuquerque all the way to Florida, all the way to the east, all the way to Toronto, all the way to as far as we can go in California. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank and invite you back again to the 2011 Julyamsh celebration as we continue to go forward and invite people to celebrate here with the great people of the Coeur d'Alene. you, thank you. We have now taken out the colors, and we're going to go over here to Dancing Eagle Drum Mandaree. We got a couple of good songs coming up while we're waiting on our final tabulations, and we will continue into the award ceremony here only momentarily, so we'll continue to sing and enjoy, tell a few stories, tell a few jokes, but anyways, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Dancing Eagle.